Let me just narrate one incident. This was sometime in 2005, I think. Yeah, 2005 or 2006. Yes. I had a dream. A dream in which, among the other things, Swami showed me a letter and he pointed out to one word in that. And I peeped over his shoulder to see what was that word. That word was Jnana. Jnana. So I saw the word Jnana. It was written in a cursive handwriting. And Swami said this. So it was evident that he wanted me to understand that or study that or read that. So I said, okay, Swami. And that's where the dream ended. So I woke up in the morning and I was wondering, where do I get Jnana from? Where do I read Jnana? Jnana means wisdom or the highest knowledge. I just left it. A few days later was my birthday. See, that's the thing from Swami. In case you get a Swami's dream which you don't understand or which you are not able to make out, don't go about asking, hey, what do you think it means? What do you think it means? Everybody will give you interpretations that is muddled by his or her own minds. No. Swami has given the dream. When the time is right, he will give the meaning as well. So don't worry. Don't worry. Swami is much more capable, much more intelligent, much more wise and much more better in timing than anybody else in the universe. So if there is something that we don't understand about Swami, ask Swami only. He will give. He can give. So I had just left it. So on my birthday, somebody gifted me a small Bhagavad Gita. Very small. Not even pocket size. Like it's smaller than pocket size. It is just 2 inches by 1 inch. And it was very cute and novel. So on the left side, the shloka is there. And on the right side, the meaning is there. So I was just flipping through that book. Very nice it was. As a novelty, I was flipping through. And each chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, there is a page written this yoga, that yoga, Sankhya yoga. And there is a chapter called Jnana yoga. And I saw the thing was written in cursive handwriting, Jnana yoga. And that word Jnana matched with the Jnana of what Swami had shown me in the dream. I thought, oh my God, Swami wants me to read this Jnana yoga. So I will read Jnana yoga. And what is Jnana yoga about? What do you think it will be? Anybody will think, oh, in the Jnana yoga, we will be taught how to get Jnana, right? Otherwise, why will you name it Jnana yoga? You could have named it something else. So I thought, yeah, so this is a chapter from the Bhagavad Gita that teaches us how to get Jnana. So let me read it. Those of you who have read it will understand what I am telling. Those who have not read it, kindly go and read it. You will see, as you open that chapter, Jnana yoga, shloka after shloka describes a jnani. It describes how a wise person is, unaffected by sorrows and joys. He is like this, he is ever in the state of meditation. He is like this, he is like this, he is like this, he is like this. Okay, fine. This is fine. I am sold. Yes, I want to be a jnani. How do I be a jnani? How do I become a jnani? But that is what I want to know from you, Krishna. And you turn. And Krishna goes on to, you want to know how a jnani is? A jnani is like this. Okay, but how do I become a jnani? Listen, a jnani is like this. Okay, but how do I become a jnani? Listen, a jnani is like this. That's it. It goes on and on and on describing how a jnani is. I want to know how to become a jnani because that's what Swami pointed out, right? And then comes one stanza. It goes, Tadviddhi pranipātena paripraśnena sevayā upadekshanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. Finally, one stanza that gives the meaning, that gives you how you are going to achieve that jnana. It says, Tadviddhi pranipātena. Pranipātena means, so the meaning it describes is, when you offer your salutations, ask questions and seek answers, and serve. Whom you will serve? Jnanina and Tattvadarshina, means the wise ones and those who have seen the truth, means realized masters. So when you ask questions from realized masters, salute the realized masters and serve the realized masters. So I took it as karma bhakti jnana, asking is jnana and serving is karma and worshipping is or saluting them is bhakti. So when you do these three, these wise people will give you jnana. Upadekshanti te jnanam. They will initiate you into jnana. I said, oh, so Swami, after all this, finally we have to serve you, do namaskar to you and ask you questions, then only we get jnana. There is no other way. This is where I thought that my experience ended. Till I began to read the Shirdi Sai Satcharitra. And in the Shirdi Sai Satcharitra, there is a beautiful story of Nana Chandorkar. Nana Chandorkar is a very, very wise, well-read man, Sanskrit scholar. So he is sitting at Shirdi Baba's feet, massaging Shirdi Baba's feet and continuously chanting. Like how Sister Hanita said, right? Like when eyebrows are being done, she is chanting Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. He is doing something, but he is going on chanting the Bhagavad Gita. So he is telling this. Tadviddhi pranipātena paripraśnena sevayā upadekshanti te jnanam jnanina samattatvatvarshinaha. He is going on chanting this. So Shirdi Baba says, what are you muttering? What are you saying? Now Nana Chandorkar thinks, Baba, Baba is unread, illiterate, he doesn't know Sanskrit and all, right? So he says, Baba, it's one stanza from Bhagavad Gita. So what is it? Just one stanza, Baba, from Jnana Yoga. No, you tell me what is it. Baba, it is Tadviddhi pranipātena paripraśnena sevayā upadekshanti te jnanam jnanina sattvadarshinaha. He thinks, okay, this much I am. So what is the meaning of this? Baba, it means that if you want to get jnana, you have to salute, you have to serve, and you have to ask questions from the realized ones, and then they will give you jnana. Then Baba tells him, no, you don't give me this general meaning and all. Give me word by word. So he is like, Baba, you will... Okay, Baba, listen. So, when you say Tadviddhi, in this manner, okay, pranipātena means by salutation. Then Baba stops him and asks, what is meant by pātena? What is meant by pātena? Pātena, Baba, it means when you fall at somebody's feet. And what is meant by pranipātena? Yeah, it means the same thing, fall at somebody's feet. Then Baba tells him, why? Vedavyasa is a madcap or what? Why he has to use pranipātena instead of pātena? And next word. Paripraśnena means asking questions. Then Baba asks him, what is meant by praśnena? What is meant by praśnena? Praśnena means to ask questions. What is meant by paripraśnena? To ask questions. Again, Vyasa madcap or what? Why he is telling like this? Oh, he doesn't know. He thought that Baba doesn't know Sanskrit, but Baba is now asking him the intricacies of Sanskrit and he is caught floundering. Then Baba says, what is meant by upadekshanti te jnanam? He says, upadekshanti means they will initiate you. Te jnanam, into that knowledge. Now, in Sanskrit it is written as upadekshanti te jnanam. It's one word. Te plus jnanam is te jnanam. Okay. So Baba asks him, is there any other way you can split this? Because when te jnanam is there, you split it as te and jnanam. He says, no Baba, the way you split it is te jnanam. Why? Baba, this is how even Adi Shankara has written his commentary. This is the meaning given by Adi Shankara also. No, but tell me, technically is it possible to break the te jnanam in some other way? He says, Baba, technically it is possible, but logically it doesn't make sense. Why? Because Baba, the other way of breaking this is to say te ajnanam. Te plus ajnanam is also te jnanam. Te plus jnanam is also te jnanam. But Baba, it doesn't make sense. What does it mean to say that the wise people will teach us ignorance? No, it doesn't make sense. Baba says, it makes sense. That is the correct meaning. Then he says, Baba, I don't know, please explain. This is paripraśnena, Baba tells. Baba tells him, prashna is to ask a question. Paripraśnena is to ask a question in all humility with the intense desire to know the answer, feeling that if I don't get the answer, I will not be able to live. What is the meaning? I am so desirous. And therefore, with all humility, I am asking. That is paripraśnena, and that is why Vyasa did not say only prashna, he said paripraśnena. By asking prashna, you won't get jnana. And Swami says, some people ask questions just to check whether the teacher knows the answer or not. Some people ask questions just to appear smart, ask. And some people want to pass their comment, they disguise it as a question. Any questions? Yes, one question. See, I saw in my life that you are giving a speech yourself. Where is the question? So people use questioning for different ways, but if you are using questioning in all humility, in all sincerity, ready to absorb whatever the Guru will tell. Because many times you ask a question and the answer comes, but they say, no, I don't think this is the right answer. See, because, and you give an argument. And then an answer will come, no, I don't think this is right. For what you ask the question? You want to argue? Many times we do this. But Baba says no. Whatever the Guru says, you will say, yeah, that is the answer, and you will accept it because it came from the Guru. That attitude with which you ask, that is paripraśnena. And pranipāta, it is not just falling at the feet. You are walking on the road, you trip on a stone and fall at God's feet, that is not pranipāta. Pranipāta is surrendering everything and saying, Lord, you take care of everything. You do whatever happens to me in life, I will accept it with equanimity and joy because I know you are giving it to me. That is pranipāta. And then Shirdi Baba says, the wise people, the Sadguru will not teach you what is knowledge. The Sadguru will teach you what is ignorance. Because you already have the knowledge. But it's covered with ignorance. So you are taught what is ignorance so that can be removed. Tamasoma jyotirgamaya. Asatoma satgamaya. When I have to go from asat to sat, the has to be removed. The ignorance has to be removed. Swami would say that a sculptor, God is a sculptor who is sculpting the divine statue. When you make a statue of Krishna, for example, or Ganesha, for example, Swami says the sculptor is not making Ganesha. Ganesha is already there in that stone. He is just chipping away those pieces of rock which is not Ganesha. When you chip away all that is not Ganesha, what stands revealed is Ganesha. And Baba says this is what the Sadguru will do. The Sadguru will teach you what is ignorance so that you can remove it. And because you don't need to be taught Jnana, you are already Jnana. Now this kind of explanation you can go and check. Neither Vedavyasa nor Adi Shankara, nobody has given this commentary. Shirdi Baba was the first to give. And that is Guru Nam Guru. Shirdi Baba, it's not like he had a guru. It's not. When divinity comes and explains, this is possibly how Krishna would have explained. But Krishna just told it in Sanskrit and Arjuna understood. We are not Arjunas, that's why we need commentaries. But even the commentators are not having the wisdom and knowledge of the Lord. And that's why I say, Swami is Guru Nam Guru.